In a sworn declaration, Tshifhiwa Matodzi, the former chairman of VBS Mutual Bank, has implicated Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema, two well-known leaders of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, in the infamous VBS corruption case. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button as we go into the details. Public fury and calls for responsibility from the political establishment have increased in response to this discovery. An important piece of evidence is Matodzi's affidavit, which accuses Shivambu and Malema directly of being implicated in the corruption that caused VBS Mutual Bank to fail. Millions of rands were stolen from the bank throughout the incident, and depositors, many of whom were from disadvantaged areas, have already suffered large financial losses. In response to these accusations, a furious local resident voiced his shock and demanded the immediate resignation of the EFF leaders in question. He said that they must step down. Fighting for the underprivileged and against corruption has helped the EFF establish its name. It would be the height of treachery if these accusations turned out to be accurate. When the VBS affair was revealed in 2018, it has been a divisive topic. Many towns and private depositors who had entrusted the bank with their funds suffered a great loss upon the bank's failure. According to investigations, the bank had been methodically looted, with money going to people and organizations with political affiliations. The new affidavit from Matodzi has increased the flames, particularly because the EFF has continuously denied any participation in the issue. The party's leaders, especially Shivambu and Malema, have made a point of portraying themselves as ardent opponents of corruption and defenders of the underprivileged. Therefore, the claims made in the affidavit seriously undermine the party's moral character and trustworthiness. The demand for openness and responsibility is becoming more and more vocal. Many South Africans believe that in order to enable a comprehensive and unbiased probe, the leaders involved should resign. The local guy emphasized, "The only honorable thing to do is to resign. The truth will surface if they are innocent. However, they have to deal with the fallout from these grave charges for the time being." The ramifications from the affidavit may have a big impact on the political future of the EFF. South Africans are keeping a close eye on the legal and political drama, seeking justice and hoping for a conclusion that preserves the integrity of the country's political and financial structures. In response to further claims of their participation in the VBS Bank disaster, ActionSA's Limpopo office has once again publicly sought an immediate police inquiry against Floyd Shivambu and Julius Malema, the leaders of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. An affidavit by Tshifhiwa Matodzi, the convicted former chairwoman of VBS Mutual Bank, was leaked, prompting the need for a probe. According to Matodzi's testimony, he offered Shivambu and Malema bribes to stop them from criticizing the bank. He specifically claims that in order to prevent bad headlines, he paid the EFF $5 million and made monthly payments of $1 million. These information were revealed in Matodzi's confession. He was recently found guilty of 33 counts, including theft, fraud, money laundering, and racketeering, and was sentenced to 495 years in prison, of which he is anticipated to spend 15 years. ActionSA's provincial chairman for Limpopo, Victor Mothamila, stressed the urgent necessity for specialized police units to look into the EFF leaders. He said, "It is evident that Matodzi's sworn confession clearly refutes the bogus claim made by EFF President Malema and EFF Deputy President Shivambu, claiming they were not engaged in the theft of municipal and pensioner monies housed at VBS. This revelation gives the current VBS bank crisis a new angle and raises the possibility of high-profile political leaders being connected to what has already proven to be a noteworthy instance of financial malfeasance in South Africa. If confirmed, the accusations may have a significant impact on the EFF leadership and further muddle the political situation surrounding the failure of VBS Bank. Prominent politician and businessman Gayton McKenzie of South Africa has sworn to reveal the identity of the person who purportedly got an R20 million refurbishment grant. McKenzie has pledged to handle the person ruthlessly and see to it that justice is done. The matter at hand concerns a refurbishment grant that was purportedly misappropriated by the recipient. Speaking out against corruption, McKenzie has promised to take action against anyone involved. McKenzie issued a statement saying, "I will not tolerate any form of corruption or misuse of public funds." The person responsible